Hello and welcome. I am King Decree with MMOplay.com to review Evoker, magic card game for iOS and Android, a free-to-play trading card game. Evoker takes on the beast that is trading card games and pulls it off quite well, from interesting card illustrations to a battle system that is not only unique, but also has good depth while being fun and easy to use on the go. Along with that bundle is a pseudo challenge mode, a ranked PvP ladder, a card upgrade system, and multiple areas to explore, all with their own story, including a set of cards to collect from each expansion. All that and more to follow. The battle system successfully pulls off their own unique system by which you have 1 to 5 cards in a deck laid out in a row. Your opponent gets the same treatment along with a health bar physically behind the cards for each respective player. The system works like this. Each card attacks the card directly across from it, and typically only directly across from it, except with special cards that can attack multiple enemies. After the battle phase, meaning each and every card gets their turn regardless if they lose all their health, all the cards are removed or stay according to their remaining health, and the minions still alive move on to the next round. Early on, most fights effectively end around 1 or 2 when both sides of the board are down to a single card dealing damage to their enemy until the match ends. In addition to attacking, some cards have effects like heal a minion to your right. I also saw a couple cards buff another minion's strength. To have so much going on in a fight you don't even participate in and it still be fun is an impressive feat. Later on, when the battles become more difficult, you'll actually have to start rearranging your cards to maximize their damage and or survivability. It is a very real situation. Only about 12 stages in, I was defeated due to my poor positioning. One of the best parts of trading card games is looking at all the illustrations on the cards, and Evoker does a swell job of it. Every card has a personality, like it was made with a backstory that we just don't know yet. Even without flavor text, the cards are brought to life primarily by how unique they look, like looking through a small window into this world. Background, sound effects, and music, however, didn't do much to impress. At the very least, it's evident that they put a lot of effort into making this game a full experience. Needless to say, there's card collecting in this trading card game. Defeat stages to get a card added to your collection, and while on that note, you get a full cool options to deal with excess cards. For example, there is a solution for duplicate cards you don't need. You are able to combine those cards with gold to increase the power and health of the resulting creature. Have too many weak ones in your set? Feed those little critters to your big bad monsters to increase their experience by a rather nominal amount. All of this in addition to a traditional level up system where you pick where the stats go. Increase health to survive longer in battle, stamina to attempt more stages, and mana to attempt more player versus player matches. As been said before, you don't actually do anything during battle, and in PvP there generally isn't a point to rearranging your cards, as you can't see what card your enemy has, only how many. Thus, you can face any player at any time because all the game needs is their last battle data to fight other players with. Along that same line, there is a ranked ladder system by which you beat players to move up the rank. The higher the rank, the better the prize, which is doled out after the ladder reset, which is every 24 or so hours. A separate game mode called the Arena is an odd mismatch of a challenge mode and PvP, which honestly wasn't very fun and pretty confusing. I would not have looked too much further into this even if there was much more to see. Despite being free to play, Evoker doesn't mask that fact into your face. If you want, you can use gems for rare cards or to overcome some time gating. Evoker does what is for some reason so hard to do. They successfully made an on-the-go trading card game that's actually pretty fun. Now, it's no Hearthstone, but it does pretty well considering they don't just copy any major TCGs out there. The card illustrations are the highlight of this game, creating an even better story than the actual story mode does. While just about every aesthetic is pretty humble to say the least, it does what it needs to do, and more importantly, it's all there. PvP didn't do anything for me personally, but the depth of the combat and large amount of cards, along with the ladder system, will no doubt entertain some a considerable amount. All of this, of course, being free to play without an extremely intrusive microtransaction system, achieving an okay 6 out of 10. Once again, I've been King Decree with MMOplay.com, presenting my review for Evoker, Magic Card Game. Thanks for watching.